of buildings in Wellington, new ones, old ones. Those are the old ones built in the 1930s. And in between you can see gates. So here's a gate coming up on our left, and then the building, and then you'll see another gate, another building, okay? What's the reason we've got gates in between those buildings is because that whole area on our left, which is between us and the port, the water, okay, that whole area was the original port, the original, I'm going to go through that one. Can't stop all the time on red lights, can I? So that area was the industrial area of Wellington, okay, the port where all the industrial activities happen. You noticed when I picked you up, I'm sure you noticed it is industrial where your ship is docked, okay? You saw trucks, you saw timber, piles of timbers, you saw big machinery, warehouses. So what happened is back in the 1980s, that whole industrial activity which was here on our left was moved, 7 of them. Yeah, you can imagine that back in the late 1800, early 1900, that's what would have been all along the bay here, instead of some of this very sort of simple concrete buildings, apartment block and all that. They were all villas, similar to the 7 villas that we just saw.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just sorry, I had to sort of cut as I was telling my story, but yeah, you got the point. Yeah, people wait until you right here at the crossing and you stop your vehicle and then they cross. Well, they would have had the time to cross back and forth 3 times before you arrive, but no, they just wait for you to stop. They want you to stop. They've got priority, they want you to stop, okay? It's funny, isn't it? All right, so what we do, we're just gonna keep going along here. We're talking about the most expensive suburb in Wellington here. You probably worked that out yourself. It's right by the city, okay? It's just right next to the city. It's flat. You do have a few houses behind up the hill. As soon as you go a little bit too far up the hill, it's a different suburb. So that Oriental Bay, it's really just the houses which have access to the that road down here. Yeah, most expensive. It's you know, it's flat. It's close to the city, overlooking the harbor. And then you get the sun. You get sun all year round because you're facing north, or you know.
My father's name is Jack, my mother's name is Shirley, and my dad's name is...
He's asking about where people park. There are public parks, or you pay, like any city, I guess. You pay everywhere. You know, there is nowhere where you don't pay to park in the city.
Absolutely beautiful.
As we drive along, just look everywhere you can to the left, and you look for tombs, you look for burials. You can see that, yeah? And then keep looking left, and then on the or after the bridge. Say
you.
Building is closed. They moved that and they sold this new building. So the surface, the cathedral was parish for about 98 years. Then around the 1960s, we began to fall into disrepair. So it was a closed cathedral, which was building the standard for a cathedral, the actual one was made. So the south side of the cathedral, like there is building equipment. They're using the money that we've got to maintaining the space towards that a much bigger, spacious cathedral. And it meant that all St. Paul's was falling into disrepair. So we had foundations that were on the way, there was an infestation, called the flora that was tearing into the wood. It was starting to revert back to the space. So the construction of the